This year, the Alberta Beekeepers Commission has done a lot of work with the CFIA. We hired a third-party consultant to gather all the data on what our issues are and what our concerns were with having the risk assessment done properly. Really did a really thorough job of presenting the case to them, to tell them all the important things that Alberta's doing and what we thought was important and what should happen. Another big issue in the world and for Canadian beekeepers this year was the change in the American election and all the tariff talks and different things that all went on. So we were quite active in meeting with ministers and just trying to keep our story being told about how counter tariffs could have been really devastating to the beekeeping industry. I feel that we've done a really good job in the past few years is keeping bees in the forefront, making sure that the things that affect the other parts of agriculture definitely have an effect on bees.
The Commission is directed by our regulations to work at all levels of government, federal, provincial, and municipal, to advocate on behalf of the industry, support the industry. We've really leveraged our relationships at all levels of government to make sure our elected officials and the bureaucrats, their teams that support them, are fully aware of all the different challenges. And we also, at the same time, while we're informing about all those challenges, we'll also offer solutions on what we think they can do to help mitigate some of those issues on behalf of the industry. So there was enough new information submitted that CFIA agreed to undertake a risk assessment. And the Commission, along with Canadian Honey Council, the Canadian Beekeepers Federation, all worked together to pull information together that supported advocating for opening the border between Canada and the United States.
For individualized management decisions, we've been helping beekeepers with the colony health monitoring and do sampling for Varroa, as well as for a bunch of viruses and other bacterial infections. And it gives real-time disease diagnostics. So if you have Varroa, we can tell you the day of, and that really helps, especially in the fall and the spring when you're going to be treating for Varroa. We've created a bunch of fact sheets that describe what diseases look like, how you can manage them in your beekeeping operation. Disease and pest management skills have been strengthened through our different workshops and courses that we offer. Ultimately, lower losses through better beekeeping practices.
We've been able to end the 2025 fiscal year in a positive position by leveraging grant money, our partnerships, our project funding, and our stakeholder collaboration. The recent changes in staffing at the tech team have provided the board and the staff an opportunity to review the services being provided and to make sure that they're meeting the current needs of the beekeepers and making the best use of the available funds for the tech transfer program.
I think we're moving towards self-sustainability, and that's something that we've talked about off and on for the last several years. And everyone knows it's challenging in Canada and Alberta because of the weather and a number of other factors. However, our beekeepers are beginning to diversify their businesses by raising more of their own nucleus colonies, raising more of their own queens, and wanting to be less dependent on imported stock. I'm really proud of the way that our staff all pull together and pull really hard and work in one direction and to accomplish what needs to be accomplished, to continue to support the Commission and its producers.
The challenges never end, and that's just part of beekeeping in Alberta. Rest assured that we got a good board and we're doing our best and everything we can.